Hello there. And before this video starts, go ahead and hit the like button. Comment something down below that you like. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you get notified each time I post a video. Why? Because the algorithm will only push out my videos if it sees that people are engaging and like my videos. So now my video will get pushed out so more people can click on it and have the chance to watch it. Now what are you doing? Let's start this. Let's go. So I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to see what I could do, especially after my last video that talked about consistency. So with this new challenge, it is, drumroll please, the water challenge. What is it? So basically the water challenge is where you drink a gallon of water a day for 7 days or 2 weeks, or you can really do it however long you want to do it, as long as you are doing it. See, now if my mother was here, she would tell me, so I want to see if she was correct. Can you die from drinking too much water? So I went to Google, my best friend, and I asked him, hey man, can I die? He said yes. But the only way you can die from drinking too much water is by drinking too much in a short amount of time. So while I was drinking water over these 14 days, I made sure to space it out. So my plan was to give myself an hour to drink about 1 liter of water. But throughout the day, I'm sipping little by little, but making sure I don't go over 1 liter per hour. And so I was using my thermo flask right here. She's banged and she's bruised, but she's still beautiful and functioning. So I also asked my friend how many ounces are in a gallon, and he told me that there's 128 ounces. But okay, the first day wasn't that bad. I had to be more mindful about how much water I was putting into my body, and I was planning everything out. But the third day, I'm gonna be honest, third day I was having trouble. I couldn't get as much water into my body as I should have. I only drank about 2 of these, and my body felt heavy. You know that feeling where you just got too much liquids in you, so when you shake your tummy, it's like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. That was how my body was. It was like, if you think we're gonna drink anymore, you must be out of your mind. She was right. I couldn't drink anymore. So that was the only day that I couldn't. However, the other days I was smarter because I was like, you know what? I need to sweat this issue out. How am I gonna do this? Exercise more so my body sweats and I can consume more. Now let me tell you, over the course of the first few days, I was peeing like no other. I looked at my pee too, I'm not gonna lie. It was getting clearer. It was getting clearer. And then I asked my body, like, what did I do to you? Was I not being good to you? Obviously not. Throughout the course of like the other days, I was drinking and water was getting boring. So sometimes I would add a lemon into my canister, or I would drink these. This is also not sponsored, but I would also drink sparkling water. The brand I have, Good and Father. I get these from Target. They're less than $1 per bottle, which is nice. So this also helped because it's 0 calories. Focus. I know you can focus. You expensive. Come on, boo. There we go. There we go. She's 0 calories and she has nothing in her, and she has 0 juice. Even if you look at the ingredients, it says it's just carbonated water and natural flavor. There were even some days where I woke up really late and I started drinking water really late. Like there was one day I started drinking water at like 4 p.m. but I still got it done. Hello. It is day 13 of the challenge. It is also, what time is it? It is also 4. It says 4:37, trust me. And I haven't drank any water yet. But it's okay, cause I'll chug that ish once I get it. I'm gonna go chug it. Like, I was so dedicated to finishing this challenge that I brought my water bottle with me everywhere. I brought it with me when I watch TV. Sometimes I take it with me to the stores, and like, I would make sure that I always had it with me in the car. Sometimes I wouldn't take it with me to the store because COVID, but I had this thing everywhere. Yes. Now, there are pros and cons to everything, and let me tell you, when I googled just the pros, I was like, how could you not? How could you not? Let me tell you the first pro, because this is the one I noticed the first that has helped me a lot, and that is reducing your cravings. For me, I eat. I like to eat. But when I started drinking as much water as I've been doing, I noticed that I wasn't hungry as often. And I noticed that I was eating less calories too, because I confused thirst with hunger. And then I started to recognize when it was just mental hunger and when it was actual physical hunger. So that is a pro. That alone should just tell you I need to drink more. Okay, other things. It's supposed to reduce your headaches, which I noticed in myself because, you know, going online for school nowadays, your eyes are on the screen 24/7, and that kind of hurts. And sometimes it can lead to headaches. But when I tell you, if I ever got a headache during this time that I was drinking water, I'd say yes. Only because I had a headache. I had a headache in like the first few days, but once my body adjusted, I wasn't getting them anymore. Seriously. Okay, next, constipation. Constipation, it does help with constipation. Okay, acne. Now, drinking water is also supposed to help with your skin and get rid of all your pimples, all that stuff. And I noticed a difference in my skin. It looked more supple and soft from when I was first drinking water. I kept my skincare routine the same also, but there are pimples I just couldn't get rid of. Next few things, it's supposed to improve your memory, your metabolism, and it's supposed to stop you from retaining water. However, I have a con about drinking so much water. The con is I felt heavy, and it makes sense because I went from drinking very little water. Like I probably wouldn't even finish one of these a day. That's how bad it was. So if I was only doing that, I felt a lot lighter compared to I am now. Like now I'm just like, I'm full of water 24/7. Besides that, you got how many more pros and cons, my guy? Do it. Now, there are more pros and cons, so why are you not doing it? In fact, I'm challenging you to do this challenge with me. So for the next 2 weeks, I will continue on what I'm doing, and I will do this challenge for 1 month. But for you, it'll be 2 weeks. And so obviously, you haven't seen my results. Because 1, it's my body. But also 2, I have a higher body fat percentage compared to someone who's half my size. So you're not going to see much of a difference right now compared to someone else. So if I do for a month, I'm hoping to see a larger difference in how I do now. But going back to you, since we're doing this challenge together, I want you to go ahead and take your picture right now of what you look like. Now take that information, go to your Instagram, follow me, DM me, and at the end of your 2 weeks, go ahead and post me before and your after, or a thumbs up saying, Chidi, I did this with you, because we're doing it together. And so after that, I'm gonna go ahead and take everyone's before and after along with mine and put it into that video. Ready? I hope you're doing it right now. And if there's anything that I learned from this challenge, it is that you're capable. Habits take time to create, We got this. Okay. I will see you in the next video. Bye.